Look at Asia.
Andrea Womack wanted this poster of her daughter, 20-year-old Asia Womack, to be the final image Cameron Hogg saw before he starts his sentence in a state prison.
At 20 years, there's a slap in my face. Because my child's life is worth way more than 20 years.
Let's talk about real life issues, love and relationships. Let's have a good time with the missus, yeah. Celebrities. Let's talk about caring events. Let's talk about things you don't see on regular TV. So join in on PGT Time. PGT Time. Tune in on PGT Time. PGT Time. Come join us on PGT Time. PGT Time. Join us on PGT Time. PGT Time. Yeah.
But guess what? This is PGT Time. On PGT Time, we cover the Black community. I don't give a damn what they do. If it interests me, I'm showing y'all. I'm showing y'all flat out.
Warning. Federal law allows citizens to reproduce, distribute, or exhibit portions of copyrighted motion pictures, videotapes, or video discs under certain circumstances without authorization of the copyright holder. This is called fair use and is allowed for purposes of criticism, news reporting, teaching, and parody, which doesn't infringe of copyright under 17 U.S.C. 107.
Hey. Oh, that ain't right. That ain't right. Hey, y'all. It's your girl, the missus. The missus with the kisses, baby. Mwah. What's goody, y'all? What's goody in your city, baby? It's good over here on my block. In the neighborhood, the neighborhood crime channel, baby. We in the building. Now, y'all know we've been having some problems with the applause. Oh, no, yeah, we really having a problem. There we go. But y'all might not hear it. I can hear it in my ear. So I don't know if y'all hear it or not. But we're going to have to get it fixed. Okay? We're going to have to get it fixed because I love my round of applause, baby. Y'all know that. So tonight we got some very, very deep clips tonight. We talking about the girl that got into it with the her friend that they were playing basketball with. It was a dude. And he pulled out the gun and shot her. We talking about that. We got an update on that. We also talking about some baby mama drama. Baby mama drama. We talking about that too. We talking about a young man that took out his dad and shot his mama. And they one of us. The family one of us. Lord Jesus. We talking about that. We talking about another jail death. Another jail death. Shout out to BG. Shout out to BG. She brought that to us. We're talking about a young man that was found on his doorstep, him and his mama doorstep, killed. And of course, y'all know we're talking about Joel Osteen Church. Now, since we're not talking about Joel Osteen, I ain't wearing my church hat. Because we're not talking about him specifically. Okay. But we is talking about his church tonight. My prayers goes out to everybody that was there on Sunday. My prayer goes out to the young boy, the 7-year-old. We do have an update on that. It was breaking news today. So just in case you didn't know, I'm going to spill the beans. And I'm going to let y'all see it for yourself just as well. I literally just saw it tonight. Tonight while I was getting ready, I saw it. So I don't have that, all pretty and cute. So, but we're going to play it. We're going to play it. How y'all doing tonight? How y'all feeling? I'm feeling good, y'all. I'm feeling good. I'm sorry for being late. I see y'all out there in the chat going strong, baby. You know it's the Neighborhood Crime Channel. You know what it is. You know, hey, Josette. Hey, Amber. Hey, Gretchen. How y'all doing? I'm so glad y'all are here. Again, we got a show tonight. So let's go ahead and get started. Y'all saw that first clip. Told y'all I ain't playing with y'all. I'm not playing with y'all. Not tonight. So let's get into the update. Let's get into our updates first. Our first update is the fire. The fire that happened in Pennsylvania. I brought that to y'all. Actually, I brought it to y'all while it was live. The next time that I brought it to y'all, they were looking inside the home after the fire had died out. They was looking in the home at that time. They had found 3 bodies at that time, and it was a total of 7. So let's go ahead and let's get started.
Sources confirmed to CBS News Philadelphia that the remains of all 6 people have now been found in East Lansdowne. It follows a shooting and a fire at a home in that community. This has been a tragic loss for a local family. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Jim Donovan. We'll have more on that new information in just a moment from the scene. But first, we want to show you these photos of the family that were sent to us this morning. They show Sue Lee, Brittany McLaughlin Lee, Xavier Lee, Natalia Lee, and Nikayla Lee. In a statement, the McLaughlin family says they will cherish the memories of their loved ones. They say they are grateful for people's prayers during such a difficult time, and they're asking for privacy while they process this loss. We want to turn now to Chief Investigative Reporter Joe Holden. He's live in East Lansdowne with an update on that recovery operation. Good afternoon, Joe.
Jim, good afternoon. And our sources confirming that all 6 bodies have been located and have been recovered and are now at the medical examiner's office in Media, Delaware County. This, of course, effectively wrapping up a very grim part of this overall investigation as we see some machinery continuing to sift through what is left of 58 Lewis Avenue here in East Lansdowne. Once again, all of the remains located and removed from this crime scene. Autopsies will now happen as prosecutors work to determine how each died. Detectives have faced dangerous conditions in their work to recover members of the Lee family. In their search, they did locate a rifle, as we've been reporting. Sources say it's believed that was the firearm used to shoot at responding officers from East Lansdowne and Lansdowne on Wednesday afternoon. We know that the shootings happened, of course, around 3:45 on Wednesday, the house then erupting into flames. Black smoke seen rising into the air for hours as the fire burned out of control until police determined there was no longer any threat to their officers or neighbors here. If you'll recall, investigators presumed all 6 members of the Lee family did not survive. Investigators also said they may never know who the shooter was, but as time does go on and interviews are conducted with other surviving members of the Lee family, as well as an analysis of evidence, the recovered rifle, and a review of 911 calls, there is the hope they'll be able to say who was responsible. The entire incident has rocked the William Penn School District. Children from the Lee family attended elementary, middle, and high school. The gravity of loss is now, of course, setting in here in East Lansdowne. We are expecting to hear from District Attorney Jack Stolzheimer with an update on where their investigation stands. We also expect that the District Attorney will tell us, in fact, that they have made all of those complete recoveries. And again, this very grim portion of the investigation has wrapped up. That is the latest for now. We are live in East Lansdowne. This is Joe Holden, CBS News, Philadelphia.
Thank you, Joe, for that update. The Delaware County District Attorney's Office says the last remaining hospitalized officer is expected to be discharged this afternoon. He's 44-year-old John Meehan of the East.
Family's heartbreak. 2 parents and 3 children presumed dead inside of that East Lansdowne home. New pictures tonight show the victims. Some are still missing following yesterday's house inferno and gun battle. What's left of the home remains a crime scene as investigators try to determine just what happened to the 5 victims and the man who pulled the trigger. Thursday night, and the big story on Action News is the latest in what continues to be a dramatic and tragic scene on Lewis Avenue in East Lansdowne. Right now, we know the search for 3 more people in the home is expected to resume tomorrow. This after 3 bodies were recovered today amidst the fiery debris, and that included a child. Meanwhile, one of the officers injured in the shooting was released from the hospital this afternoon as another remains hospitalized tonight. Action News reporter Annie McCormick is live in East Lansdowne with more on all of today's developments. Annie.
Yeah, and Rick, this portion of Lewis Avenue still remains an active crime scene. And tomorrow morning, investigators will be back out here continuing to recover the bodies and also to look for evidence. Soon Lay, his wife Brittany McLaughlin Lay, and their 3 children, 13-year-old Nikayla, 17-year-old Natalia, and 10-year-old Xavier, are all presumed dead. Tonight, at the scene of the tragedy, the youngest victims were remembered.
I brought a sign, some teddy bears, because I went to school with this kid and he died in the fire, and it's pretty sad.
Wednesday afternoon, police were met with gunfire while responding to this East Lansdowne home on Lewis Avenue. Inside, police believe 43-year-old Kun Lay was shooting from the 3rd floor. 2 officers were injured by the gunfire. Then the home went up in flames and burned for an hour. SWAT officers guarded firefighters as they began to fight the fire. Lay's brother, sister-in-law, and nieces and nephew did not make it out.
Very happy family. And suddenly something happened.
With her doctor translating, Lay's mother spoke to 6ABC today. She says Khan was in an argument with his 13-year-old niece prior to the gunfire. 911 was called, and Lay's parents were able to run to safety. The home and portion of the block is now an active crime scene.
We've recovered 3 bodies total from the house. One is the person we think was shooting at police officers because there was a rifle recovered with that body.
Investigators will continue the delicate process of recovering the bodies and also searching for evidence damaged by the fire.
So we may have to resort to dental records and other means to try to determine who's who when we do find more bodies.
And the family of Brittany McLaughlin Lay did release a statement tonight, in part saying that they are asking for privacy. Additionally, they said that Brittany and Soon were married for 17 years. They were devoted to each other and also to their 3 beautiful children. For now, reporting live in East Lansdowne, Annie McCormick, Channel 6, Action News. Rick.
All right, Annie.
All right, y'all. We are back. That was 2 clips, y'all. That was 2 clips I played for y'all. So, basically, the uncle, because the mama and the daddy made it out. So, it was a total of 5, 6, 7, 8. So, it was 8 people in total, y'all. Okay, it was 8 people in total that lived in this house or that was in this house that wasn't accounted for. Then, all of a sudden, the news brought out the mom and the dad. The people that I'm assuming owned this house, or maybe the kids could have owned the house. I don't know. But they made it out. When they heard the shooting, the mama said she got up and she hit the door for her and daddy. And everybody else was left in there. So her son, the mama's son, got into it with his niece. Okay? Got into it with the niece. And he ended up going to go get a gun. And he shot somebody. Because she don't know who he shot. All she knows is that she heard the gunshot. So we don't know who shot first. We don't know if he shot the girl. She just heard gunshots. And she heard them 2 arguing. Well, come to find out, they're assuming that he also killed the dad, which is his brother, his wife, which is the brother's wife, and then the other 2 kids, which was the brother and his wife. They had 3 kids together, which was one of the nieces. So they have found all the bodies inside. Shout out to them. I don't know if y'all can hear the hand clap. I've been doing it for 8 years. For 8 years. I've been doing it for 3 years, so I'm used to it. But yeah. So they was able to find all the body that was in there. So again, it was a total of 8, but the mom and the dad was included in that 8, and the mom and dad had made it out. So thank God they made it out, because they was able to, let us know something that was going on. So shout out to them. All right, y'all. Let's move it right along. I want to give some shout outs first. I want to give out some shout outs to the groups that I share Peachy Tea Time with, to try to get more people to come and look at Peachy Tea Time. So shout out to for everyone who's lost Tubi movies as well. Missing persons and relationships. I believe that is relationships because they don't see the whole thing. A lot, no, they private. Peanut butter, no jelly. As for L Trillionaires round, I'm a mom with an angel in heaven. Building strong women. The purple room. I will pray always daily. Saginaw Talk. Black Rose Garden and Friends. Who else? Coach Quay. Guard the Angels. Real Bad Stay at Home Dads. Saginaw Facebook community. WTKE Party Bus. Who else? Civil and Human Rights. Welcome to Atlanta. Boosie Badass. Justice for Michiana. And the last one, Brooklyn Squad is in the building. Justice for Aaliyah. And Black Community. Who else? I share with so many people. Country Rain Comedy. Yeah, we over there too, y'all. We over there too. Love and Hips. Let me see. Nonprofit organizations. Memphis Chicken. Mothers who lost a child. Who else? And that's it. Plus, I share individually just as well. I do share individually. So if y'all can please. Oh, Gretchen said she can hear the hand clap. Thank you, Gretchen. Girl, you just made my day, baby. You just made my day. We have been without the hand clap for about 2 weeks. It's been sounding mighty crazy. But I said, I'm not going to give up. We're going to see what it do. Poolie did something. I don't know what he did, but he did something. So thank you, Gretchen, so much. You just made my night with that one. Thank you, boo. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead. Let's get into this next update. This next update is about the young man that was playing basketball with his friend, which was a female. Apparently she won, and he shot and killed her. So I want to hit y'all to hear this story. I heard a little bit more. I don't know if it's in this clip or not, but if it's not, I will be letting y'all know when we come back. Here we go.
The family of a woman shot and killed following an argument at a pickup basketball game came face to face with the killer in court today. Cameron Hogg was supposed to go to trial this week. Instead, at the last minute, he took a plea deal, 20 years in prison for the killing of Asia Womack. Her family angry that he won't serve more time. Fox 4's Peyton Yeager live in Dallas with the story. Peyton.
Heather, and Womack's mother is one of the family members who took the stand today and faced Cameron Hogg for the first time during that plea deal today. Now, just a few days ago, Womack's mother was expected to go to trial, but now Cameron Hogg will be transferred from the Dallas County Jail here behind me to a state prison. Inside a Dallas County courtroom on Thursday.
Look at Asia.
Andrea Womack wanted this poster of her daughter, 20-year-old Asia Womack, to be the final image Cameron Hogg saw before he starts his sentence in a state prison.
And 20 years is a slap in my face. Because my child's life is worth way more than 20 years.
Hogg took a plea deal of 20 years in prison, the Dallas County DA offered, for the October 2022 murder after an argument at a pickup basketball game in South Dallas turned deadly. Court documents say following the basketball game, Womack and a friend then went to watch football a short distance from the park. Police say Hogg showed up and fatally shot her. Thursday, Hogg heard from Womack's family.
How can you do a friend the way you did her? She's supposed to be your friend.
And you can say whatever you want to make yourself feel better. But your soul will be tormented every day of your life.
Andrea Womack says she wanted to go to trial, which was set for earlier this week.
On Monday, I received a text saying that he had taken a plea.
I don't see any way in the world that a jury would find him guilty of murder when all he's doing is simply defending himself.
Hogg's defense attorney, Brett Martin, claims he had multiple witnesses lined up to testify Asia Womack pulled out a firearm twice, and that's why prosecutors settled on a deal.
I can tell you that the police were aware that she had a gun and was trying to pull a gun the night of the offense. In fact, one of the witnesses who was going to testify in the trial, his name was Robert Walker. He told the police that night that both of them were reaching, and he was just faster than she was.
Fox 4 asked the DA's office about the defense's claims, plus any statement on how prosecutors settled on 20 years. The office responded with no comment. Now, prosecutors were pushing for 50 years in this case. The defense started at 10 years. Hogg does have an extensive criminal history, including robbery, family violence, and aggravated assault. So again, the plea deal landed on 20 years.
That's what you call a slap in the face. I agree with her. A slap in the face. If he was not willing to go to trial, this is just my own personal opinion. If he had several witnesses, he said it was self-defense. He said she pulled her gun out, I think he said 2 times before he ended up pulling out his gun. And they said that he just got to her before she got to him. If you got all of this proof of this, why not take it to trial? Why cop a plea? So since you gonna cop a plea, yeah, I feel like that's a slap in the face. I sure do. I sure do. They should have made him go to trial. And I don't know if they can do that or not, but that's what they should have done. Made him go to trial, so because he need to be in there for life. But if that's truly, truly what happened, then it was self-defense. And he should have been able to walk out. So that's what I'm saying. If you know you're able to walk out because you have the evidence, you have the witnesses. They said that the police knew that she had a gun and that she tried to pull it out. So why not take it to trial? If you got these witnesses, I don't know. That's just my personal opinion on things. Y'all know I got to give my personal opinion. So we're finna get into this next clip. Baby mama drama, baby. Baby mama drama. When we come back, we might have something special. I don't know. I'll be able to let y'all know, though. Here we go.
Getting our first look at the moment police rescued a baby girl who they say was in extreme danger at the hands of her own mother. And Local 10's Rosh Lowe has the video and is live down with the exclusive tonight at 6. Rosh.
Such a disturbing story, and the story all began with the dad right here in this area. He actually flags down a North Miami police officer and says, I need help. I have video on my phone of my baby girl being beaten. And now tonight, only on 10, you are going to see when North Miami police respond and how they get this little baby girl back into safe hands.
North Miami police, if you make yourself known if you're here.
We are bringing you right into the moment Saturday night when North Miami police rescue a 2-month-old girl.
Please come out, hands up, please. Hands up, hands up, hands up. You with the baby?
This is Rayanna Thomas. She's accused of taking video of herself hitting the infant while yelling and cursing at her. Cops say she sends the video to the baby's dad and he flags down an officer. Cops say Thomas forcefully pushed the frightened and afraid baby girl while calling her names.
How many times have I not put you in jail?
Mom begins to cry, but police say Thomas also texted, "It makes me so sick that she doesn't have a different father and I can't love her because she has a part of you."
How would you do that? You can't do that. You can't do that.
She said she was just upset. She also told him she'd punch her daughter dead in the face, according to police.
This is unacceptable. I'm going to say the least. It's actually criminal. This is a 2-month-old baby. There's no yelling and shut the F up.
I was just mad upset. Why would you do that?
Mom continues to blame the baby's father for calling police. but cops say the baby was in danger. These officers went above and beyond to save her. They had to get the key from the handyman, and finally, this precious life is in safe hands. Yeah, and that's a very important point here, because when North Miami police arrived on that scene, they knocked on the suspect's door numerous times. She did not answer, they say, and they would not stop until they got that baby girl back. And as you heard the judge say, she was just horrified by these allegations. The suspect was arrested. We're live tonight in North Miami. I'm Rosh.
All right, y'all. She deserved to be arrested, but she also needs some help. She also needs some help. Don't just arrest her and let her right back out. She needs some help. This is not a joke, y'all. This is not for play. This really happens. I've seen it in my past where I had to double take at some people. They was young moms. And I had to look back like, what you doing? Girl, don't you know you go to jail? You can't be doing that to this baby. You know what I'm saying? If you know that there are some people in your family, in your friend group, in your circle, your peoples, your folks, whatever you want to call them, you need to talk to them. If you can't afford to get them no help and they can't afford to get no help themselves, you need to figure out a way. Talk to them yourself on a regular basis. Not just one time. Go over there every day and check on them kids. If you can't do that, call the police. And let them come and take them kids and put them in a better place where they will be just fine. And they will still live to see another day. See, people like that, y'all, it was just a matter of time. It was just a matter of time that we was going to be hearing, oh my gosh, she done killed this baby. How dare her? But baby daddy said, you won't do that to mine. I'm calling police on you. Ain't no telling what would have happened if he would have went over there. She wasn't even letting the police in. They had to get the maintenance folks to come and let them in. So that lets you know she crazy. And then you come walking out with this baby. Once you hear them jiggling on the door, oh my gosh, they about to come in here. Let me go. You better. However, they will kill you. And we'll say, I'm sorry, we accidentally hit the baby too. And we're going to be talking about that later on too at Joel Osteen Church. Yeah, it was some things that were said today, baby, about that whole little situation. So we're going to talk about that tonight. All right, y'all. So I'm waiting to get a text back. On last Monday, we had Kristen. Y'all remember Kristen? We had Kristen on the show last Monday, and Kristen was supposed to be coming back this Monday and every Monday up until the end of the hit show. What was the entrepreneur show? Like the hit show. What was the name of it? Now the entrepreneur show, where you can catch it online. But after she did the show with moi, shout out to PTT Time, baby. They watching us, Gretchen, girl. They watching us, baby. Carmen, I'm so happy you back, Carmen. I miss you so much, boo. And this is for you, Carmen, because we love you. But when I tell y'all, they watching PTT Time. Baby, she had already did a show prior to PTT Time. They ain't say nothing then. But when she came on PGT Time, and they probably saw, I ain't gonna take all the credit, but they probably saw how real I was. And I ain't saying being real is always the good thing to do. I'm not saying it. But I was probably being a little too real, okay? And the other cast members, not all of them, but some of them, they're like, no, I don't like all that. I don't like all that. I don't like us. Put it into it now. Now. And they wanted me to delete the video. And of course, nada. This not happening. I put too much hard work into my shows to let anybody come and just try to make me delete any of my videos. I put hard work into them. You know, Kristen wasn't the only one on the show. She was the only person, but we covered other clips just as well. So, with that being said, no, I didn't delete it. It's still up. Y'all can go check it out if y'all want to. Hopefully, don't nobody, report and try to bring it down. I don't want that. But, at the end of the day, it is what it is. So, shout out to Kristen. Shout out to her. She made her mark. She left her stamp. And hey, it is what it is. All right. So we are about to go ahead. And Carmen said, I miss you too. I've been catching the replays though. All right. I want you to catch them. I want you to catch them. Look, hey Lawrence. Lawrence said, yeah, we watching, baby. We watching. Thank you for watching, Lawrence. And whoever watching with Lawrence, because he said we. So thank you. But all right, y'all. I told y'all we got a fantastic show tonight. So we're going to go ahead and get into this next clip, baby. And after this next clip, we're going to get into our commercial break. But this is the young man that took out his daddy and shot his mama too. And he kind of cute too, y'all. He kind of cute. Like, what was you thinking, boy? Here we go.
Morning tonight and the community coming together. This is all after a 17-year-old was shot both of his parents, killing his father. Now, this happened in Conroe last night around 9:20 p.m. Fox 26's Abigail Dye joining us live after talking with family about this tragedy. Abigail.
This is just such a tragic case. This family of 5 has now lost a father, and the mother is in the hospital. And the rest of the family is just trying to piece together what happened.
Trevante Constantine.
17-year-old Trevante Constantine in front of a magistrate Thursday after a tragedy. The night before, turning himself into the Montgomery County Sheriff's Office just hours after officials say he shot his parents, Romika and Leroy Constantine, killing Leroy. Officials say it started as an argument in their Conroe home.
We got here, we were the first ones on the scene. When we was pulling up, they was bringing her out and putting Romika in the ambulance.
Shantara Spikes, a family member, says the couple has 3 children and 2 grandchildren.
Leroy was a fabulous person. He was a great husband, a wonderful dad.
She says Romika is recovering in the hospital.
Romika, she's fine. She's stable. She's able to talk. We have been communicating with her. We have got a little laughter, out of her. We're trying to keep her, high up in spirits and prayers.
You have 2 charges.
Trevante is facing charges of murder and aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. Shantara says they haven't been able to talk to him at this point about why this happened. She says Romika and Leroy were dedicated parents, asking the public not to pass harsh judgment on her family, but instead to pray.
Just pray for the Constantine family. Just pray for everybody. They had, kids, grandkids, and nieces and nephews that they left behind. And it wasn't something that they chose to do. It was just something that happened.
And Spikes made sure to say that she wanted to thank the people who have reached out. She says that the neighbors in that neighborhood and the community has really just come together. They have a meal train going, and people have been coming by just saying kind words, and the family truly appreciates that at this point. Now, Trevante's bond is set at $250,000 tonight. We'll stay on top of this story and keep you updated on Fox26Houston.com. Reporting live, Abigail Dye, Fox 26.
Okay, let's start from the beginning. So for them to give him a $250,000 bail, bond, whichever one y'all want to call it, that's kind of light. But the family said they have not talked to him yet. So the family have not talked to him yet, and they give him a bond of $250,000. That lets me know that something occurred. Something occurred with everybody, apparently. And everything on here is allegedly. I don't know what happened. Y'all don't either, because we wasn't there. All we can do is speculate. You know what I'm saying? This was devastating. My heart goes out to the family. My heart goes out to the mother, and rest in peace to the father. And from what I saw on other clips, again, we don't know if they telling the truth on the clips or not. And this is the news I'm talking about. We don't know. We just hope that they can somewhat be honest or they do their research. But it said that they had actually been high school sweethearts. So the mother now has to deal with something like this, knowing that their own child that they created with the help of God, of course, he does it all. Well, they helped God. But she has to deal with this. Like, we created this boy and he just took out you. He took you out. That is something that's truly, truly devastating. To live with that forever. And she probably will know what happened. They said that she was in good spirits. At one of the clips that I saw, she's in good spirits now. I think it was this one. So, it's good for that, but we still don't know all the details. So y'all continue to pray for this family. Pray for this young man that now has to go to prison. Pray for him just as well. Cause it looked like mama finna make it. So we don't know if mama gonna forgive him and continue to deal with him, talk to him, or if mama gonna walk away and wash her hands with it and pray over him. All right. So, all right, y'all. We still got Joel Osteen's story. Why is we even bringing up Joel Osteen now? It happened in the church. But us being us, we got to say Joel Osteen. Y'all remember when Joel Osteen and I covered on here found all that money in his church? Y'all remember that? Said he didn't find it, but said the cleaner man found it, or the worker, one of the workers working on the wall or whatever, and they found it in the wall. Y'all remember that? And do y'all remember that after that happened, Joel Osteen went ghost? I'm just saying. I ain't trying to reach none of that. I'm just saying, he went ghost. We ain't heard nothing else after that. Besides people was saying, that he's more of a motivational speaker instead of a preacher or a pastor. We ain't heard bishop. But y'all understand what I'm saying? But I'm not throwing no thought in the game whatsoever. I am not. I'm just saying. They found all that money in the church. And we ain't heard nothing else after Joel Osteen. And now all of a sudden, Joel Osteen, somebody done came up in your church shooting. He came up in shooting. And I'm finna tell y'all, if y'all don't know just yet, the relation of the child, the 7-year-old boy that's fighting for his life, there's a relation between him and the lady that came into the church shooting. Oh, yeah, baby. I'm ready. I got it all for y'all. Don't even worry about it. But it's coming up. It is coming up. But after the commercial break, we got to get into the jail death. Shout out to BG. BG sent this to me, so we got to bring this out just as well. Because something ain't right. So shout out to Willie High. Willie High, he's up again tonight, baby. I like this song. Hey, y'all better like it too. Here we go.
Alright, so Sam, you still got the way. Alright. Sonya playing what up though? Kenny Misfit, what up though? Two eye, man. Two eye, man. What? Two eye, man. What?
I'm in the clouds when I'm with you. Girl, what's your name? I hope this don't offend you. Tastes like cocaine. I didn't think I'd get you. I get so high now. Now I'm feeling for you, baby. Where's the lie?
Baby, long roses of white and powder blue. This feels like love. skies may fall on you. This feels like love, like love. On it, boy, I send you out of reach when I ride on it. What you lacing in my weed, put my life on mine. Well, you know just what to do. Baby, I can't wait to get to you.
Bella, it's a vibe in the function. Is that tribal or something? Where this shit was by dead, girl, till I end up coming out rap like I signed a dungeon. Yeah, like big boy Dre now. Try to kind of look like Bay now. I'ma shoot my shot like Jay now. Shit, I shoot like right now. Home team girl like straight now. On God, let the Lord to make a way now. If you scared, go to church like gay now. But ain't scared, I'm with a DJ now. She said I pass on the heart, we can blade now. But I like them blocks, okay now. Shit, I shade them. I said, girl, your love is so guitar. Now let me play on that. I play your favorite song, God Clash, let me stay on it. I knew it was a smash when I featured Sonya Blade on it. 4 years later, caught her up and hit replay on it. Girl, I had you spending all your funds. Hit you with this rock and you think that I'm cheating Peter Gunn. Say some shit like, nigga, did you smoke crack before you came over? You remind.
Hey y'all, it's your girl, the missus with the kisses, baby. Mwah. Y'all enjoying the show? Is y'all enjoying the show, baby? We are getting it in each and every Monday, 9 p.m. Eastern. We are on Roku TV. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube page. Make sure you follow me on my Facebook pages. And also follow me on Twitch and IG just as well, baby. Each and every Monday. Each and every Monday. Where I'm solo dolo, baby. Unless I got a special guest. But I love y'all so much. It's so important that you share these videos. So please continue to share. I love you all. Bye.
Well, the death of a woman being held in the Galveston County Jail has prompted demands of transparency in the investigation of what happened.
Fox 26's Tom Ziska joining us live. So, Tom, I understand that the family of the woman says that she was actually murdered.
That is the claim there. Raj and Caroline, 32-year-old Brittany Anderson was in custody for a probation violation. On Wednesday, there was some type of altercation with guards. Thursday morning, she was dead.
What kind of man does it take to beat the hell out of a woman and kill a female inmate?
Community activist Quanell X led a protest of dozens outside the Galveston County Jail decrying the death of Brittany Anderson. The sheriff's office says Wednesday Anderson got aggressive and assaulted a guard. She was put in a solitary cell, found unresponsive the next morning, and pronounced dead at the Galveston hospital.
We want to know.
I want to know what happened to my baby.
We can't tolerate this.
Family and friends say they were shocked by the news. Anderson's mother complains the sheriff's office has told her nothing, that she was notified by the hospital.
And when I got the call, I dropped the phone because I couldn't believe it. And they didn't even have the audacity just to call me and tell me what had happened to my baby.
Protesters believe the truth lies in security video from inside the jail that shows what happened.
So we say to the sheriff, if you have nothing to hide, produce the video. If your deputy was in the right, produce the video. And we'll all go home.
That's right.
But let us see the truth.
Galveston County Sheriff Henry Trocheset would not answer questions on camera, but says he has seen the video, and while no one has been reprimanded for the altercation, insists there will be punishment if an investigation finds wrongdoing. The Texas Rangers and Galveston County District Attorney are conducting that investigation. Both offices have confirmed their participation, but offered no details. Protesters, though, are impatient and passionate about honoring Brittany Anderson's death.
They showed me that she's loved, she's a good person, and I really appreciate everybody that came out.
There is no timeline for when the investigation will be complete. I am told anecdotally that an autopsy is now complete. No details, though, have been offered, and there has been no response to releasing video from inside the jail. Meantime, protesters promise to make themselves heard until they get the answers to their questions. In the studio, Tom Ziska, Fox 26 News.
Galveston County Jail inmate has a family begging for answers. Brittany Anderson died while in custody yesterday. Katira Winfrey spoke with family members and community activists outside the jail today. They're demanding to see the surveillance video. Katira.
Well, Ron, earlier today, family and friends packed this area outside the jail. The grief's still fresh because they just got the call from the hospital yesterday morning that Anderson died. Now, the family believes there is wrongdoing. As for the investigation, it's been handed over to the Texas Rangers and the Galveston County District Attorney's Office. This is a family in mourning. They turned up by the dozens outside the Galveston County Jail, hoping to be the voice for 32-year-old Brittany Anderson. She died Thursday while in custody.
We went to see the body, but they told us we couldn't, and it was under investigation.
Robin Dennis is her sister and says Anderson is a mother of 5, and the family was already in mourning for an earlier death in the family, and this is another blow.
I don't know how to deal with it. It's crazy. She's got little babies. Her little baby ain't gonna ever be able to see her mom.
Community activist Quanell X and Candace Matthews joined the family asking questions.
This is clearly an example of the Black woman being the most disrespected.
And demanding that surveillance video of her time in jail be released.
We cannot take them at their word. They have a history of lying. We want the video.
The Texas Rangers and Galveston County District Attorney are investigating, as is protocol in cases like this, but so far haven't said what circumstances may have led up to Anderson's death. But the family says she had an altercation with a jailer and was left for hours in a padded cell. The family says she was found unresponsive and taken to the hospital.
When I got the call, I dropped the phone because I couldn't believe it.
The DA says Anderson had been in jail since January 24th after being arrested on a motion to revoke probation for a felony offense of endangering a child, but with an active investigation won't give any other information.
I hope they find out the truth. Actually, what happened to my granddaughter.
And officials haven't said if or how jail employees may be involved. For now, reporting live in Galveston County, Katira Winfrey, KHOU 11 News.
We'll be staying on top of this case. Thank you.
Y'all, I'm finna manifest it right now. Hey, Miss Joyce and Tracy. I see you out there, Tracy. She's like, hi, Peachy. Look, now she's like, wow. Oh, what in the world? Peachy, how do you find this stuff? Baby, shout out to BG. BG brought this one to us. But I'm finna manifest right now. I manifested a lot of things that has came true. And one of the things that I manifested was to have a guest on my show, Eric Penn. Shout out to Eric Penn. He is a R&B artist. And he came on the show. I was so excited. So I'm finna manifest again. And I'm gonna be looking for these folks. Mr. Quanell and his sidekick, that little lady. When I tell y'all I love them folks, I love them. I would love to be up there right along with them. Now, if they come on the show, I'm going to tell them that. But I ain't going to reach out to them and tell them I want to be part of their little crew. Okay? I ain't going to do that because I might mess it up. They going to think I'm crazy. But I would love to be part of their crew one day. I have my own crew just like them, if not better. But they do an awesome job. I've had them on the show. We've showed clips of them on the show several times. But those are two people that I love because they go hard for our community. So I wanted to make sure I say that I'm manifesting. Y'all manifesting. They're going to come on PGT time. Now, back to the story. Yes, this was a devastating story. This young lady had a probation violation, went to jail, never came back home. And they have not released the tape shit, y'all. They have not released the tape. I am hoping, like, very soon that the tapes get released. I'm still going to be watching for it. BG, she's not on here right now, but I'm sure she's going to catch the replay. She always do. BG, when you do see this video, if you see an update with the video camera, please send it to me. Anybody else that's out there watching, and these are to my YouTubers, folks that be staying on YouTube just like me. Those people are the ones I'm talking to. If you find the video that coming out soon, because they did say that they are going to release the footage, but as of today, they have not released it yet. So if you see it, send it to your girl, okay? Because yes, Tracy, they need answers. Just imagine this mama going to sleep every night, wondering what happened to her baby. We can't bring her back. Nothing can bring her back. But they can get some closure on what happened, what went wrong. Please do not try to edit the video. Just bring it to us as is. Please bring it to us as is. Bring it to that family as is. Regardless who gets in trouble, take accountability. That's all we be wanting from officers, correctional officers, all y'all. We want y'all to take accountability for the things that y'all do. To us. And everybody else too. But to us. Shoot. When you go into a jail cell or a jail building, you should come out the same. The same way you walked in there is the same way you should come out. Even if you're going in there to go visit somebody. The way I walked in there is the way I should walk out of there. And if you're going to visit somebody and you walk out the way you walked in, then dog bite it. The inmates, they should too. Because at the end of the day, they're visiting. Except for the ones that's in there for life. But even the ones that's not in there for life, that's literally visiting, some of them don't make it back. So I just wanted to make sure I made that clear. Okay. We got a studio, y'all. We got a studio. I know y'all waiting on me to post the pictures. The studio is almost done. We just got a few more things to do. And baby, it will be open for business. When I tell you, I'm trying these little curls over here. There. But I'm trying to make sure that everything is together before I show y'all. But when I tell y'all, it looks absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. I'm so happy that I was able to, take my vision and bring it to life. It is a studio space. So when I tell y'all, I am so thankful. I'm so happy. And we gonna have some fun. We gonna have some fun, baby. We gonna have some fun, baby. Yeah. Shout out to the studio. The kickback. Okay, the kickback. All right, y'all. Let's go. Hey, Mama Peach. I love you, girl. I love you, girl. Now, let's get into On My Doorstep. On My Doorstep. Here we go.
Well, good evening to you both. Minuet Atkins told me today she heard the shots and knew they were close, but Rick, Jennifer, it wasn't until she came out of her bedroom that she realized her son had been hit. What happened next, as you're about to hear, is heartbreaking. It was just before noon when the shots rang out on that sunny September day, nearly a dozen, according to neighbors. Minuet Atkins raced to the front of her West Galbert Avenue home to see what had happened, and that's when she saw her 15-year-old son. He was laying in the doorway of their home, covered in blood.
It's him telling me, I'm not gonna make it, mama. And me telling him, yes, you are. You're gonna be okay. And him saying, no, I'm not.
Raymel Atkins was shot multiple times on September 5th, 2023. He later died at the hospital. The days and months since haven't been easy, but this day proves especially hard. Raymel was a high school sophomore when he died and would have turned 16 on Friday.
Ever since work last night, I knew I was going to be at work and it was going to turn midnight. So I've been crying all day, all night, and trying to do something for him to celebrate him.
Instead, she holds a photograph of the two of them and pleads for answers. She believes several teens are responsible for her son's murder, and the reason?
Social media. And just words, nothing but words.
Words that she says robbed her son of the chance to get a high school diploma, get married, or become a father. It's why on the first birthday without Raymel, she says there's only one thing she wants.
What I want is justice for my son. I want these children to go to jail, do their time, and come on home, and so we can feel better.
So tonight, Minuet Atkins is asking for two things, really. Anyone with information on her son's murder to call police. She's also asking for those who knew and loved her son to return to West Galbert tomorrow afternoon at 4 to release balloons to mark what would have been his 16th birthday. I'm Lauren Adams, WLKY News.
Yeah, this is devastating. This is truly devastating. On her doorstep. You was that bold to do this on her doorstep. That's number one. Number two, this lady got to go to bed every night with a playback in her head of her son saying, Mom, I ain't gonna make it. And she saying, yes, you is. And he said, no. I know that plays back in her head every day. Every day. The next thing, PGT Time is a nonprofit, 501c3 nonprofit organization. I know y'all like, Miss, what you doing? Where are you going with this? I know y'all was wondering, but don't worry, I'm gonna tell you. We are a nonprofit organization, 501c3. We accept donations. Donations go straight to the PGT Time Fund to help families. To help families. Not for me. I'm be fine. I'm be just fine. It's to help y'all folks. My folks, y'all folks, everybody folks. There's no way possible that this young lady whose son was murdered on her doorstep, she come out to see what's going on because she heard gunshots and come out there and her son on her doorstep. There's no way possible that this woman should be at work. That woman said his birthday is Friday. She didn't say his birthday next month on a Friday. She didn't say his birthday 3 weeks from now on a Friday, 2 weeks from now on a Friday. She didn't say that. She said on Friday. And this lady sat there and said she knew she was going to be at work when the clock struck 12. There is some way, somehow, this woman should be getting paid some type of money to where she can sit at home. Now, yes, some of us, yes, I want to make this clear. Some of us have PTO. We have saved it up. I don't have PTO no more, but I'm just saying. You have saved up your PTO. You got enough time for 2 whole weeks. But is that enough? Most of these companies ain't letting you be off longer than 2 weeks. They can care less what done happened in your life. The longest they gonna give you is about 2 weeks. And you got to have a whole lot of PTO for that. Over 100. Over 150. Almost over 200. They ain't giving you full days unless you up there in the company. You ain't getting full days every pay period for your PTO. And if you are getting full days, you're not getting a week's worth of days, 2 weeks worth of days. You know what I'm saying? When you have such a tragedy like this, ain't no telling when you're going to be able to go back. When I lost my son, my child, he was not in the world. He was still in my tummy. And I lost him at 7 months. He was fully developed, fully formed. I thought it was going to be something like a miscarriage. They said, Miss Davis, Mrs. Davis, no, this is not a miscarriage. You're going to have to figure out if you're going to bury this child, cremate this child, or just leave him there with the hospital and let them do whatever they do with this baby. You know what I'm saying? This is devastating. Devastating, devastating, devastating. Thank you, Tracy. I really appreciate that. But there's so many other things that you have to think about when you lose a child. When we play these clips, all y'all see is that, oh, they done lost a child. And that's it. Baby, they got a whole list of things that has to be done. For those that don't know, a whole long list of things that has to be done. And then once it's done, once everything is done, all the people that was there, they go run off. Now you got to deal with it by yourself and the Lord. If you believe in God. Because 9 times out of 10, that's what's going to get you through. And not have to hurt nobody. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Whew. Okay, y'all. Let's go ahead and get into, y'all ready to get into Joe? Joe Osteen. Joe Osteen. All the money they found in your church. We still don't know the answer. We still don't know why Joe Osteen hid that money in the walls. I don't care what he told y'all. I don't care. I don't care what this man told y'all. We still don't know why he hid this money in this church. I'm just saying. There's other things I want to say, but I'm not going to say it because I don't want Mama Peach mad at me. But there are other things that I could definitely say. Say it. No, I'm not. Mama Peach ain't finna go out for me. And I don't have my church hat on. I told y'all when we talk about church pastors, I put my church hat on. I ain't got my church hat on. Tonight is not about Joel Osteen and his money that he had hiding in the back of his wall. And then we ain't heard nothing from him since then. And then all of a sudden, somebody that came from that shooting. And I ain't saying that they had something to do with each other. I'm not saying that at all. But what I'm saying is, I ain't gonna say no more. Here we go.
Approximately at 1:53 p.m., a female, approximately 35 years old, entered the property on the west side here in the parking lot of Lakewood Church. She entered the building. She was armed with a long rifle and a trench coat with a backpack, accompanied by a small child, approximately 4 to 5 years old. Once she entered, at some point she began to fire. Both officers, the officer and agent, engaged, striking the female. She's deceased here on the scene. Unfortunately, the 5-year-old kid was hit and is in critical condition at our local hospital. There was a 57-year-old man who didn't have anything to do with it, I don't think, was shot in the leg. He's seeking treatment in the hospital. So let's all pray for each and every one of them. Once she went down, officers reported back to us that she threatened, that she had a bomb. So we searched her vehicle, our bomb squad, and also the backpack. No explosives were found, but she was also spraying some type of substance on the ground. So HFD came and the fire chief would speak briefly on that.
Of course, we're devastated. I mean, we've been here 65 years and have somebody shooting in your church. But, you know, we don't understand why these things happen, but we know God's in control. Keep going strong and just, you know, doing what God's called us to do, lift people up and give hope to the world.
I used to watch Joel Osteen all the time, y'all. I was like, damn. I like, die. That white man can preach. Give a word. Give a word. He good. And he is. He is. You know, and then I start hearing and watching little things, you know, motivational speakers and stuff. But he a preacher. He a preacher. He a preacher. Trey said, this is so crazy. People flipping out and poor baby. Hope he pulls through. baby, we got to update. We got to update, Tracy. We got to update. He's still in critical condition that I believe. I don't know. And the reason why I say that because breaking news did come on, and it sounded like she was about to say he ain't here no more with us, but she didn't say it. So, but let's go into the second clip, and then we got 2 more clips on Joel Osteen. We gonna see what she look like. We gonna stick around. Y'all don't want to go nowhere. We gonna see what this lady look like. But here go this next clip.
Good evening to you. I'm Tom Ziska. We're glad to have you with us. We begin with today's terrible news that a woman was shot and killed after she opened fire at Houston's Lakewood church. Chaotic afternoon. It ended with those 2 officers killing the shooter. Ended with a small child hospitalized and a man as well. We shared the breaking news as it unfolded. Fox 26's Abigail Dye is live at Lakewood, where she has been since the news broke this afternoon. Abigail.
Tom, there's just a few flashing lights behind me now, and it's quiet. Much more quiet than it was all afternoon. It was absolute chaos out here on scene, and it's really heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking to think that officers were forced to kill someone inside this church today. Lights, robots, hundreds of officials responding to pure terror at Lakewood Church.
We heard gunshots going off.
At first, it was like 2, and then within 5 minutes, it was more than 2.
We didn't really realize what was going on. I think everybody was still trying to process what they had just heard, and probably we didn't want to hear what we thought we heard.
But it was real. Police say a woman came into the west end of the church with a small child at her side. Wearing a trench coat, armed with a rifle, she opened fire.
There's a shooter, there's a shooter, there's a shooter.
They started shooting more. That's when everybody threw themselves on the floor and everybody started running.
We worship together, we cry together, but we rebuild together.
Chief Troy Finner says 2 off-duty officers working as security shot the suspect, killing her. The 5-year-old boy by her side was caught in the crossfire, along with the 57-year-old man. It's unclear whose gunfire hit the 2 victims.
That suspect put that baby in danger. I'm gonna put that blame on her.
He says the woman also had a backpack on, claiming she had a bomb with her, spreading some type of substance around. But police say no explosives were found on scene.
This is a tragic day to watch how we stand together. No suspect or suspects will tear down our city and our places of worship.
We came to, praise and worship God and Jesus. And I think that, that they came to put fear in our hearts. We know that this is not going to stop us because it's not going to put fear in God's people.
We still don't know who this suspect is, and we still don't know the motive behind all of this. But we are expecting an update from police tomorrow, so be sure to stay with Fox 26 as this story develops. And again, we do know that that small child, the 5-year-old.
All right, y'all. So he wasn't 5 years old. He wasn't 5, he was 7. Okay? He was 7 years old. And he got caught in the crossfire. But there's more. There's more. When things get to going, streets get to talking. And so does the police. So I'm going to let y'all hear these last 2 clips. And y'all is going to find out who was this little boy. And you're not going to find out who shot this little boy. Here we go.
Coverage continuing as we go to Iloka is in a Conroe neighborhood near a home connected to the shooting, and Victor Jacobo is live outside of Lakewood Church with the newest details. Victor, let's start with you. You've got a longer look at that new video.
Yeah, that's right, Sherman. These are some harrowing video we are seeing of the moments when those gunshots first rang out in this first video. The people who took the video are in that main part of the church where the service takes place. You're able to make out the sound of gunshots in the background and see the chaos that ensues. The shots rang out just minutes before the Spanish language service was set to begin at Lakewood. You could hear people in the video saying, calm down, in an effort to avoid further chaos as people run for cover. We also got another video that shows people running out of the service and police officers running towards the direction of gunfire. Here is that moment. All that chaos caught on video. These are new perspectives we are learning about today, and we're also learning more about the alleged shooter today. 3 independent sources confirmed to KHOU's investigative reporter Jeremy Rogowski that the identity of the suspect is 36-year-old Hennessy Yvonne Moreno. Moreno also went by Jeffrey Escalante in the past. She has previous arrests for several crimes, including unlawful carrying a weapon. Now, here at Lakewood, just within the last hour, we saw Pastor Joel Osteen drive up and arrive and enter Lakewood Church here again, just within the last hour. The investigation into the shooting also continues. We're expecting an update from Houston Police later this afternoon at 1:30. Meanwhile, another investigation happening in Conroe into a home that is believed.
We don't need to hear about that right now because we ain't covering that right now. But, oh my God. Oh my gosh. Do y'all see how? Now they got him out of there. This could have been a whole lot worse. I don't know if y'all ever seen Joel Osteen, on YouTube and saw his congregation. Baby, they like this. Y'all know y'all done been to the club a couple times. As soon as you walk in, you start sweating. 2 reasons you sweating. It's hot. And anything can happen at any time. And what is going to happen with me? You know what I'm saying? Like, it be so many people in his church, y'all. It be so many people. It be jam-packed. Jam-packed. I know he making money up over there. I'm just saying. But anyway, I was just saying, he making money. He making so much money. He could be right there putting money in the walls of the church. But that is not what we're here to talk about. Baby, this 7-year-old. It ain't 5. See, the news don't be paying attention. That's why we got to keep consistently doing research. Look, Tracy, I know you laughing at me. Tracy, I can't help myself. So I be trying not to, Tracy. I be trying my best not to, Tracy. I be trying not to. But sometimes these little jokes, side jokes just come in my head and they be saying, tell them. They love it. And it just come out my mouth. But I don't be meaning to. But anyways, y'all, this 7-year-old. This 7-year-old came, well, this 7-year-old was her son. Her son that drove to the church with her. Yes. Allegedly. But that's what the news said. The news said that he drove. He rode in the back seat on the passenger side with this woman. I said the woman had mental health issues. They're going to throw that out there. She also has some problem with her skin, as we saw. They didn't say that. I added that. But anyways, Tracy, don't be over there laughing. But anyways, hey, Edward, hey, cousin, I love you. And we over here talking about Joel Osteen. Okay, we're not talking about Joel Osteen. We're talking about his church. I had to say a couple of things about Joel Osteen and that money that he was hiding in the walls, and we ain't heard nothing else from him since. And then all of a sudden somebody got a shooting in the church. But anyway, it ain't got nothing to do with the money. Carmen, it ain't got nothing to do with the money, Carmen, Edward. Nothing at all. So we're going to get off of it because I said a lot about that. But this woman done brought her son in the midst of a shootout. That's what it was. That's what it was. I'm just saying, yes, Elwood, Lord, another shootout. That's what it was. It's not funny. It's not funny. But that's what it was. She done brought her son in the midst of a shootout. I'm sure she knew that Joel Osteen has security. Now, she got past security, y'all. She got past security with her gun. They said that she threatened the security guard with the gun. This allegedly. This what I'm not. No, listen, I'm not laughing. I'm not laughing. But I'm telling y'all the truth. This is what they saying. I may be saying it crazy, but this is what they said. I'm just putting it in our terms. Our language. That's all I do over here at PGC Time. I tell y'all what happened, and then I put it into our terms and our language to where we understand. So she done brought the child with her. Now, she ain't tell the child that, you're going to have to bust back too. She ain't say that. She ain't say that. She just brought her with her. And maybe she didn't think that nothing was going to happen to the child. But in the midst of the shooting, the baby got hit. Now, they don't know who shot this baby. Can't believe I just said that. But they don't know who shot this baby. They don't know if she shot the baby or if the police officer shot the baby when they came. They don't know. But they do plan on releasing the audio, the video, all that. They're going to release that in about 30 days. I ain't lying. I'm telling y'all the truth. This is what they said. They said they're going to release the audio and the video within the next 30 days. Y'all know I'm be on it. I'm on it. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. I got y'all. And we will be bringing the story back. Because I need to know who shot this baby. I need to know if the police shot this baby because they wasn't skilled enough, even though they get trained for stuff like this. We train y'all we pay for y'all to be trained, shooting the leg, the hand, the arm. We don't want y'all to kill them. We want y'all to shoot them so they can suffer in prison and jail. Prison. You go to jail first and they send you right on over there to prison. Just like how Usher on the Super Bowl. Shout out to Usher. Shout out to Usher. But how Usher had that man shoot out something. We don't know what he shot out. We don't know if somebody threw him over there. He just came out of nowhere. And I'm like, okay, Usher got flying people. It's like that. You go to jail and then they fly your ass over there to prison. Take you right on over there. Quick, fast, and her. Get you over there. They get you over there. But anyways, I'm just saying. They look. Tracy said, bus bag. We finna play this last clip, y'all. We finna play this last clip. Joel Osteen Church. I don't know what else to call it. But we gonna call it Joel Osteen Church. Cause that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Let me make sure. Y'all understand? This is what it is. We can call it what we want to call it, the shooting that happened at a church. The shooting that happened at the church. The shooting that happened over there in Texas. Baby, Joel Osteen. Google Joel Osteen right now. Google it. This gonna pop up. The picture's gonna pop up too, but this gonna pop up. I used to be a big fan of Joel Osteen. I did. Let's play this video. Here we go. If I get myself in trouble with the Lord. I don't want to get in trouble with the Lord, but I'm just saying. Joel Osteen had that money had. That's all I'm saying. We ain't heard enough from sin. That's all I'm saying. Here we go.
To the shooting at Joel Osteen's megachurch in Texas, 2 people were injured and the female shooter shot dead. Maria Villarreal has that story.
Chaos erupting at Joel Osteen's Houston megachurch, Lakewood, after a barrage of gunfire.
I was just walking up the stairs, and when I got on the top, like they started shooting. I don't know, I just heard, but it was like more than 10 shots.
Levi Andrade capturing the moment shots rang out.
We're shooting at Lakewood. 2 people down. We need an ambulance.
The shooter taken down, but during the gunfire, a young child shot, now in critical condition.
We need to ambulance for the child.
All of this unfolding just before Spanish service was set to start, with hundreds of parishioners in attendance.
She entered the building. She was armed with a long rifle and a trench coat with a backpack, accompanied by a small child, approximately 4 to 5 years old.
Dozens of first responders on scene as parents reunited with their children.
This is my church home. I go here every Sunday. You know what I'm saying? I'm praying right now for our pastor.
Despite the shooter claiming to have a bomb in her backpack, investigators did not find anything. In fact, law enforcement says this could have been way worse had it not been for the heroic actions of 2 off-duty officers quickly stepping in. As of right now, they are not speculating on her motive, but say they do believe she acted alone. Robin.
All right, Maria, thank you for your reporting. Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC.
I forgot I ain't make it cute. Yeah, she acted out alone. She did. But I want to know when this happened. I mean, no, not when this happened. I was reading Edward. comment. I was reading Edward comment. Try again. I'm sorry. No, Siri, be quiet. No, I was reading Edward comment. Edward, this happened Sunday. This happened on Sunday. This happened on Sunday, y'all. Okay, this happened yesterday. During church service, baby. During church service. This is crazy. Wow, Don Doster, they police say she had a trench coat on. Walking. They should have known something was crazy then. We're in Texas. The weather was pretty good here in Atlanta, except for it was raining. Oh, that was today. Yesterday. The weather was pretty good yesterday. But I know it was good in Texas. They probably wearing shorts down there. Why is this girl coming with a doggone trench coat on? Thank God those off-duty officers was there. They was there, Tracy, but let's remember, she made it through. She made it through the first security guard. She did make it through the first one, but she threatened his ass. She threatened him at the church. She threatened him. I don't know what she said, but she said something with this little boy. And he ain't had no choice but to let him walk on through. I'm just saying. Let him walk right on through. And I guess that's when the police start getting caught. The real ones. The real. Like, come on. And sometimes, like at my church, we have real officers. They are real police officers that's there. You know. But it's sad that it got to get to that. You know. And Joel Osteen Church, if you look in the audience while you're watching on YouTube, there's a lot of white people in that church. A lot of them. But it's black folks too. But it's a lot of white people. You know. And a lot of times, they do go into the black churches and start shooting. They think fat meat's greasy. You know? They don't think there's a real God. They be going in there shooting the pastor. Shooting the pastor because he's sleeping with somebody else in the church. I'm just saying. But I see y'all in here. So since y'all in here, I'm just gonna pull one more. Well, y'all in the building. Do you hear me? So I have another one that happened down there in Texas. A teen, she's missing. She walked out the gas station and they ain't seen her ass since. They ain't seen her since. So let's go ahead and watch this. Y'all know I love to showcase the missing person cases. You know, sometimes you may know that they're gone, but they're still considered missing. So if we can get all the community to go out and help and search, you know, you'll be able to either find that person alive or you'll be able to find them deceased. And whether they're alive or deceased, they're still bringing some type of closure to the family. Edward said, y'all got real officers because they got Miss Peachy Tea Time, going to the church, laugh out loud. Yeah, you know, I go to church. I do go to church, you know. I have not, I'll say that. I have not went to church with my tool. Not just yet, but it look like you're going to have to. After this whole little scene with y'all, Osteen, you may have to go to church with your too from now on. I'm just saying. I'm not telling you to go out there and do it. It's some out there that do it right now. They be like, let somebody come up in the church while I'm praising the Lord right now if they want to. Come in here right now if you want to while I'm praising the Lord, baby. You will get one. That's what some of these folks say. The men, them deacons, you think them deacons up there and they ain't got no pistol with them? Please. You best believe it. And what you better tell them. Some of them deacons, they look like they're about 80 years old, 85 and going on 90. You best believe they got a pistol and know how to use it. They finna make sure though nothing happened to their pastor. They finna make sure. Even the young deacons that's getting paid extra money from their pastors. The young pastors. That's at that decided, you know, I'm doing my time, thinking, you know, I need you to watch out for me right quick. I'm just saying. Okay. Because I don't want to say too much. Lord, forgive me for all things that I've said that I probably shouldn't have said tonight. But I'm just saying, everybody that's a preacher ain't the truth. There is a preacher right now, and I'm not saying he's the truth, and I'm not saying he ain't the truth. I ain't saying it at all. But his name is Mike Todd, I think. Mike Todd? I think that's his name. But he sat there and said that he did not want to be a preacher. He was just helping around at the church. And his mama told him, you're going to be a preacher. God is going to call you to be a preacher. He like, not me. He out there doing everything under the sun. He like, not me. And then he started ministering with the youth. And then all of a sudden, he became a preacher. The preacher got sick. I'm not lying to y'all. The preacher got sick. The real preacher got sick. Had a heart attack or something. And he had to take over the church. Didn't know what he was doing from a can of paint. And he decided to take care of the church and take over. And he started preaching. And money started flowing. He got the young folks to start tithing, y'all. He sure did. He got the young folks to start tithing. And millions start coming in. And then the real pastor, he was a white pastor. He got saved. I mean, not saved. He got well. He got well. And he taught that little black boy that took over the church because he got sick and got out there. He thought, you done brought all this money in, baby. You in control. You can have it. Gave him that old church, baby. Church fly too. It fly. He help all the folks. Help everybody. But at first he said he didn't know what he was doing. Okay, that's enough of that. I ain't gonna cover that either, y'all. So don't even ask me to cover it. Do not ask me to cover it. If you want to know more about that pastor, let me know, DM me, inbox me, and I will show y'all where to find the video. But I'm not gonna cover that one because y'all might not like what I got to say. So here we go. This is from today. I think it was from today. Let me see. Is this from today? Yep, this is from today, 22 hours ago. Almost from yesterday. So this is 22 hours ago. San Antonio teen walks out of gas station where she was working and is never seen again. Y'all ready to hear this? Here we go.
The search for a local teen continues tonight, exactly 3 months after her
One of us.
disappearance. On November 11th, a teenager working at a 7-Eleven walked outside in broad daylight and was never seen again. Tonight, her family continues searching for her, and they hope someone watching can help bring her home. KENS 5's Mike Jimenez explains.
Jasmine Lassane has been missing since November 11th. Her family says not knowing what happened to her has been hard on her entire family.
It's broken me down.
Jessica Gunther is Jasmine Lassane's mother. She says her daughter's disappearance has caused her sleepless nights.
One of us.
I pray every night.
Gunther says Jasmine was working at this 7-Eleven off Jones Maltzberger, promoting a water brand, when she had an incident with the manager at the store. He asked her to leave. Pictures of video surveillance show Jasmine walking out of the store just after noon. This was the last time she was seen.
I was trying to call her phone because we usually check in with her every hour and a half or so. And it was going straight to voicemail.
Gunther says Jasmine's phone has never been turned back on. She describes her daughter as an introvert who doesn't have many friends, doesn't use social media, and does not have a history of drug abuse or mental health issues.
It's not like her at all. We always keep in touch with each other. We eat dinner every night.
San Antonio police are asking anyone with information about Jasmine's whereabouts to contact their missing persons unit. Gunther says not having answers has been tough on the family and her siblings.
Everybody really misses her, really loves her, and we just want to know that she's safe. We want her to come home.
Mike Menace, KENS 5.
New tonight.
All right, y'all. We gotta find this baby. We gotta find her. We gotta find her. Even if they don't get the chance to find her, they need to find her body. You know what I'm saying? So these families can have some closure just as well, because they definitely need closure. All right. Well, y'all, we are out of here. Y'all in the building. I would show y'all another clip, but I see Poolie done logged on. So I'm gonna go ahead and get out here, because he probably like, that it's 10:49. It's 10:49. Even though I ain't started about 9:15, 9:20, somewhere up in there. But y'all know I love y'all so much. And make sure y'all tune in on Wednesday. Hey, Tamika. My husband called Tamika Tamika, because that's what Sirius, when she called, Sirius say Tamika Judge. But I love you, Tamika. But yes, y'all, I'm going to need y'all to say a little prayer. I'm going to need y'all to say a little prayer tonight. I do. And y'all probably wonder, what prayer you need us to say, Miss Peaches? You know, we got you, girl. We got you. I know y'all got me. But I'm going to need y'all to say a little prayer for me and Tamika and Audra. Just need a little prayer. Tomorrow is the day that Usher tickets going on sale, baby. He done added 2 extra days here in Atlanta in the ATL, baby. Hey, peace up down, baby. Hey, turn up, peace out down, okay? I'll just say, I'm gonna need y'all to say a little prayer that we get through. That we get through tomorrow and we be able to get our tickets, okay? That's all I need. I mean, pray for my living, that I live to see another day. It's hot in this city. It's hot in this state. It's hot in this world. We all need prayer that we make it to see the next day. But we also gonna pray at the same time that y'all pray that I make it to see another day. And my family and friends and all that stuff too. Pray that I get these tickets tomorrow. I need these tickets. We need these tickets, Tamika. Tamika. Nah, y'all, we are out of here. I love y'all so much. Carmen said good night and thanks for all you do. See you next time. Oh, you so welcome, Carmen. Dawn said, hey, sister, wonderful show. As always. And then we have Edward. Edward, are you hating? Are you hating on Usher? You know, I need to go say Usher. Usher. Yeah. Lil John may come out. Yeah. Yeah. Shout out to JD. I know y'all done seen it in all the social media world. JD didn't mean it, y'all. Jermaine Dupri. He did not mean to wear them socks. He said them is Louis Vuitton socks. But he didn't think y'all was going to pay so much attention to the socks. Shout out to Alicia Keys and Swiss Beats. They ain't know that y'all was going to focus on Usher hugging up on Alicia Keys, being that she's a married woman. I'm just saying. This is what they do. They was acting. This is part of the skit. He had to hold her close and dance with it. And dance with it. And slide with it. He had to. Swiss Beats, he has made a public announcement telling y'all He told y'all in the public announcement, don't trip. I'm putting it in my words. Don't trip. I'm secure. She don't want Usher. She want me and only me. It's all good. Not gonna run up these numbers. That's my turn. That's my turn. He said just like that, baby. He said just like that. He said just like that. He said just like that. BG. BG is in the building, baby. I see you, girl. BG, I covered your story tonight. So you gotta make sure you watch the replay so that you can see your story. So, all right, y'all. I love y'all so much. Natasca's in the building, baby. Hey, Natasca. Hey, Natasca. You already know. You already know. See, me and Natasca is here. I'm right here. She's right there. She know what I'm talking about. Natasca, I'm waiting. Tracy said, hi, BG. Thank you for the story. BG, that story was very, very touching. You know, with the young lady that was killed in custody. And we are going to follow that story. And I'm also trying to manifest. I'm manifesting that Cornell and his sidekick, that lady that wear that Texas cowboy hat. I want them on my show. I want them on my show. So if y'all got time to reach out to them, tell them I want them to come on my show. Okay? That's all I want. And plus some more. Don said, come on, everyone. Let's support PGT Time, the missus with the kisses, baby. So she can continue to keep us aware of what's going on in our community. Yes. Even if y'all don't even worry about it. I need y'all to. Like Don said, I need y'all to. But even if y'all don't, for real though, all jokes aside, this is what I enjoy doing. I really, really enjoy bringing y'all these crime clips so y'all can be aware of what's going on in y'all community, my community, our community. Because it don't matter if it's over there happening in Texas, if it's over there happening in Mississippi, if it's happening here in the ATL, if it's happening over there in Michigan, regardless, it's still our community. I'm just saying, it's still our community. And we need to clean this shit up. Okay? And Quanell, Mr. Quanell finna be the next Uncle Al. That's Al Sharpton. If y'all wanna know who Uncle Al is, that's my uncle. Not in real life. I just say he my uncle. All right, y'all. We are out of here. I love y'all so much. I really do. And I am just going to end tonight with another Willie Hine, the video that we played during the commercial break. I really, really like this song, y'all. I really do. And I want y'all to like it too. Rock out with me. If you like it, put a peach in the comment. That's all I'm going to ask. If you like this song, even if you like it just a little bit, put a peach in the comments, okay? I love y'all so much. Y'all already know where y'all can catch your girl at over here at PGT Time. That is YouTube, Facebook, Roku TV, Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, baby. I'm everywhere in these streets. Everywhere in these streets, baby. And soon you will catch me in studio. You gonna catch me there real soon. We talking soon. Okay. I love y'all so much. Don't forget to vote. I try to tell y'all on every show. Don't forget to vote. PGT Time for Podcast of the Year. www. Yo ATL Raps. That's what it is. Yo ATL Raps.com. And also, while you over there voting for PGT Time, make sure you vote for my boy Jason. Make sure you vote for Jason just as well. Internet radio station of the year. Okay? Vote for both of us. It's free. It's free. Why not? I'm just saying. I thought your husband told you to get off. He never told me, Edward. I could just feel the sense. I feel the spirit. Tracy said, thank you, Peachy. BG said, I voted. It's easy. Thank you so much, BG. I really appreciate it. But yes, we are about to end this show with Willie Hine because I love this song. Here we go. Bye. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to me, PGT Tap, and then go ahead and download his music. All right. Bye. Mwah.
Alright, so Sam, you still got the way.
Hey, Eric. I see you in the building.
Alright, so Sam, you still got the way. Alright. Sonya Blaine, what up, though? Kenny Misfit, what up, though? Yeah. Two eye, bitch. Two eye, bitch. Two eye, bitch. What? Two eye, bitch. Two eye, bitch. What?
I'm in the clouds when I'm with you. Girl, what's your name? I hope this don't offend you. Tastes like cocaine. I didn't think I'd get so. I get so high now. Now I'm feeling for you, baby. Where's the lie?
Baby, long roses are white and proud of blue. This feels like love, like love.
Ribbons in the sky, they fall on you. This feels like love, like love.
On it, boy, I send you out of reach when I ride on it. What you lacing in my weed, put my life on mine. Well, you know just what to do. Baby, I can't wait to get to you.
Bella, it's a vibe in the function. Is that trouble or something? Where this shit was by dead, girl. Till I end up coming out rap like I signed a dungeon. Yeah, like big boy Dre now. Try to kinda look like Bay now. I'ma shoot my shot like Jay now. Shit, I shoot like right now. Home team girl like straight now. I don't got a little love to make a way now. If you scared, go to church like gay now. But ain't scared, I'm with a DJ now. She said I pass on my heart, we can play now. But I like them blocks, okay now. Shit, I shade them. I said, girl, your love is so guitar. Now let me play on that. I play your favorite song, God Clash, let me stay on it. I knew it was a smash when I featured Sonya Blade on it. 4 years later, caught her up and hit replay on it. Girl, I had you spending all your funds. Hit you with this rocket, you think that I'm cheating Peter Gunn. Say some shit like, nigga, did you smoke crack before you came over? You remind
Return, please return. Please return, please return, please return.